Hello. Hello. Sound check. This is not Bigfoot. Believe it or not. I'm Irish and not nearly hairy enough.
Welcome everyone. Thank you for getting to your seats. We're going to start shortly. We're very excited to have you here. See you, you're very excited. Front row, nosebleed section. So just give us a couple minutes. I think people are clearing up out front, buying what they want, and then we're going to rock and roll and put on a great show for you, okay? Cooler than him. They run the North American Bigfoot Center in Boring, Oregon, which let me tell you, it's anything but boring here. He is a musician. He is a teacher. He is a squatcher. He is an educator. And like I said, he deserves to be here today to talk to you and to get you excited at the end of this amazing day. Ladies and gentlemen, Melissa's husband.
So excited, that music and then the news. Oh my God, this guy sounds amazing. But it's just me, I'm sorry. But you know what, first of all, thank you very much for coming. This is an exciting event to be speaking at. I love coming to Florida, although I'll tell you when I got off the plane, I thought somebody hit me in the face with a water balloon. This is a humid place. I don't understand what's going on here.
We're gonna set the stage up so that we can have all the awesome speakers come back and answer your questions. So you have 15 minutes to get yourself together.
And also to Marty and Nikki put on this such a first-class operation. It's commendable. Thank you very much. All of all.
First of all, I'd like to thank you all very much for the education that you gave us today, particularly for me, because I'm new to this world.
Thank you for coming out.
So my question, I'd first like to direct it to Cliff, but to anyone else who would like to answer. What pieces of information would you suggest that an interested skeptic look at to become most educated about Bigfoot and Sasquatch?
Well, I think the first thing you need to do is start reading books, essentially.
Exactly.
I find that
Which
more,
books?
the first one I was, anything with the word doctor in front of the author's name. Dr. Jeff Meldrum's book is always the number one book I refer to people to in the museum when they are looking for a book to get them going. Jeff he's very, very smart. He's literally a professional anatomist. He got his master's degree by studying Australopithecine feet and what led to bipedalism. He's legitimately like the most qualified person to look at the footprint cast evidence that is on the planet, probably. Because really Dr. Meldrum built on the foundation that Dr. Krantz had done for him. And then to just kind of finish off the trifecta there, I did Dr. Bindernagel's works as well. His first book in particular, because it's so accessible. His second work is really, it's a hard read.
Hey, I just want to thank the organizers and for y'all for keeping the Bigfoot studies professional as you do. Keep up the good work. My question for you all is migration. Is this species thought to have migratory routes, possibly in the south? You know, I can imagine shooting up to Georgia for the summers and back down to Florida for the winters. Maybe other parts of the country. I was curious if there are any choke points where you'd be able to get more sightings due to the seasonal migration. I'll let you answer that.
We don't know for sure, but the North American Wood Ape Conservancy at woodape.org, they put a tracking device. They believe it was on a large male Sasquatch, and they followed it around for like 9 months on the Ouachita Mountains in southeast Oklahoma. If you go to woodape.org, they have a whole article on it. It's really good. That gives us some 3 main zones that went into, but they don't know, like, was that an aberration that year, or was that every year? So it's just gonna be so great when like science really gets on board this, like universities and like research labs are tagging them, and we're gonna learn so much. And we don't really know. We found tracks 60 miles apart, like not me, but over time people have. But interesting, there was 3, a male, a female, and a young one that were white in Northern California back in the 90s. And then they weren't seen. They were there for 2 years, Klamath River mouth. That's where the Bluff Creek goes into the ocean. They were seen there for 2 years hanging around a dump a lot of the time. And they were seen over by Mount Shasta, which is about 150 miles east. And they were seen in the Sierras, down the southern Sierras. And in Southern California, they crossed Highway 5. I don't know if you guys have been in California, but it's Highway 5 runs through the middle of the Central Valley. It's just like high desert with a bunch of crops. And it's I don't know, 70 miles across at least. But they crossed, I think, over in the Grapevine above LA. And they were seen only in the Santa Cruz along the coast. So they did a route around the whole state of California, assuming that's the same 3, male, female, and a smaller one. So I'm pretty confident it's the same one. So, but that didn't follow any like weather pattern or anything. It was just, and so.
It's time to move, I guess.
Yeah, but it's interesting for sure. I can't wait to find out.
Our numbers do not dwindle, but grow, grow, grow.
As much.